Good afternoon, Irene.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Can you tell us about yourself?
I'm Irene Sambajon, 37 years old, single parent with a 3-year-old son.
Okay, I have few questions for you to answer, so let's start. Why do you want to work as a maid?
I want to work as a maid because I want to help my family.
Why you choose Malaysia when there is a lot of other country?
I choose Malaysia because Malaysia is a nice country and the people there are good.
How are you qualified for this job?
I qualified for this job because I am hardworking, trustworthy, kind, and willing to follow the rules of my employer.
Okay, may I know what your educational level is?
The educational level is college graduate.
College graduate. What was your recent working experience?
My recent work experience is in Hong Kong last August 2017, for almost 1 month.
Okay, 1 month only.
Um,
Have you worked abroad aside from Hong Kong?
no, ma'am.
Okay, do you have experience of taking care of babies?
I have experience for taking a baby for my own child.
How about assisting elderly?
I have experience for assisting elderly for my last employer here in the Philippines.
Okay, so how about bedridden elderly, Irene?
No, ma'am.
Don't have experience. Okay, do you have any other special skills?
No, ma'am.
Are you willing to learn new skills?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relative stay together?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Okay, currently, are you still working now?
No, ma'am.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am. Filipino food.
Okay, are you aware that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores that I have mentioned to you, which do you like most?
All of that, ma'am.
All of the above. Okay. If ever you will be selected to work here, Irene, in Malaysia, who will take care of your child?
My mother and my sister.
Again?
My mother and my sister.
Okay, you are not allowed to use handphone during working hours.
Yes, ma'am.
You are only allowed to use handphone after you finish all the works and when going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
You are strictly needed to surrender the handphone to your employer in the morning and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
If ever your employer finds out that you're abusing of using your handphone and it's affected your working performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you agreed to the rules and regulation for the handphone?
Yes, ma'am.
How many years is the contract as you agreed and understands?
2 years, ma'am.
Can you describe for us your attitude, Irene?
My attitude is patient, hardworking, trustworthy. That's all.
How can you assure to us that you will work hard here in Malaysia?
I assure you, I work hard for the until finish my contract.
Can you promise not to use the house telephone without the permission of your employer?
Yes, ma'am, I promise.
Can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
Yes, ma'am, I promise.
Can you promise not to invite friends and relatives without the consent of your employer?
Yes, ma'am, I promise.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am, I promise.
Do you really understand of the rules and regulation of the agency?
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any history of sickness, breast cancer, or any other illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you suffer from any skin diseases, allergies, or physical defect?
No, ma'am.
Have you suffered from any serious illness?
I suffered last August 27th. I got operation in my cervical and in my ovary.
Okay, you have been operated last August.
2017,
2017. What was the operation called?
cervical cyst.
Cervical cyst. Okay, that's the ovarian cyst.
No,
Okay, do you smoke?
no ma'am.
Okay, are you medically fit or are you fit to work?
Yes ma'am.
Are you in any medication right now?
No ma'am.
Okay, do you intake medicine for your surgical operation before?
No ma'am.
Okay. Are you allergic with any food, Irene?
No ma'am.
Are you prepared to work for the employer of different races?
Yes ma'am.
Are you prepared to eat the type of food taken or given by your employer?
Yes ma'am.
Are you afraid alone in the house?
No ma'am.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
No ma'am.
Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
Yes exactly.
Do you have any family members working here in Malaysia?
No ma'am.
We have finished our question section. Let's proceed for case study. I have a case study for you and I want you to respond truthfully.
Yes ma'am.
Upon arrival in Malaysia within 6 months only, if in case one of your family members passed away, what will you do?
I will continue my contract for 4 years and then I will send money here in the Philippines for my family financial assistance.
If in case right now the employer is watching you, what do you want to tell them why the employer needs to hire you?
Dear mom and sir, please believe me as a your helper. I am hardworking, trustworthy, and patient, and willing to follow the rules as my employer. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Irene. We will update to your agency if there is any selection made by the employer.
Thank you, ma'am.